So this is going to be a supplement to our writing about the ethics of web scraping. I don't want to dig into it too much because I think it's covered well in what we've written. If you're not using this with the textbook, I recommend looking into it. Just Googling it, maybe watching a YouTube video or two. The main gist of it is you want to be a good internet citizen, right? So you don't want to overwhelm websites with lots of requests for the information that they have, because that can definitely overload their servers and shut them down. So that's something we don't want to do. We highly discourage that. Further, what we are going to talk about in this video are these little fun things called robots.txt files. So most websites have these, and you can just access it by adding robots.txt to the end of the URL. And so we're going to look at a couple examples of these. These files specify to web scrapers, so be it like you and I, who are people, or to actual robots, I guess not actual robots, to automated programs that are written. They access the robots.txt file as a means to understand what are the things that are supposed to be scraped and what cannot be scraped from the website. And this is where legality comes into play a little bit. So definitely pay close attention. Okay, so this is our first example. We're on Popeyes.com. Actually, this is Popeyes.com. This is Popeyes.com. There we go. So what we're going to look at is go to their /robots.txt file. So notice I'm just adding robots.txt to the end of the URL. Press enter. And something's missing here, right? So the creators of this website, whatever, did not make a robots.txt file. What that in a sense means is that you can scrape anything from their website, right? So you can go to their restaurant part and, oh, I guess I actually need to do something. All right. Okay, look at the restaurant part and you can see where the closest is, search addresses, etc., and pull all that information. You can pull their offers, you can pull, that's already what we did, explore their menu, pull that information. All of this information is freely available because they don't have any specification in their robots.txt file about what you can't scrape. Alright, now let's look at Wikipedia. So write wikipedia.org, robots.txt. So this is for, and Wikipedia is kind of nice because they have these notes that like tell you what to do and what you can't do. And so I mean there's a lot of these like disallow bots or disallow for specific user agents. A lot of websites it'll just say user agent and then have a star alone, which is a wild card, meaning like anything. So what this is saying is these certain bots are not allowed to scrape. However, for everyone, we're allowed to scrape from these areas, but cannot scrape some of these specific pages, right? So I mean, it goes on, but for the most part, it's pretty open, and you're allowed to scrape from Wikipedia, right? But as it says at the top, there are a lot of pages on this site, and there are some misbehaved spiders out there. Spiders referring to like web scrapers, mostly the like automated, that go way too fast. If you're irresponsible, your access to the site may be blocked. So I'm guessing a lot of these user agents are some of these quote-unquote spiders that have moved too fast and have kind of overwhelmed the servers or what have you. Alright, now let's look at ESPN. Once again, ESPN.com, robots.txt. So it has this user agent, asterisk, and then all of these things that it's blocking. So it's kind of a fair amount. But, so say I'm on ESPN.com. And what I want to look at are, let's go to the NBA and look at the Celtics. Alright, so this is ESPN.com/NBA/team, name, etc. So let's see if that can swing. So all this asterisk slash stuff is meaning anything can come before it, but if it has this in it at all, it's a no-go. Can't scrape from it. So maybe I'll search, Control F, look up team. Okay, looks like team is free to do. What about /NBA? Alright, so you can't use trade machines. So ESPN, another example where like part of it is scrapable. You can scrape some of it. However, you have to like be aware and look at what your options are. Okay? And then lastly, we have Walmart pulled up. And Walmart goes out of their way to try and make sure you do not scrape them. Except there's this store finder, which it allows right there, right? Or products review / products, right? So if I go to walmart.com and say, for instance, I'm looking at their TVs. Then, so this is browse, electronics, TVs, see if any of that swings. Browse. Okay. Right. So, you know, another example of where part of it is scrapable. You do have to be somewhat careful, right? So like if I use the search at all, so maybe, for instance, I'm specifically looking for this, I want to see the most popular results for 65-inch TV. See how that has search in the URL? This is explicitly saying, hey, you can't pull anything with search in the URL, right? So hopefully that helps you understand the robots.txt file a little bit better. And you can, as you're web scraping and finding fun things to web scrape, you can make good choices and not overload websites and also abide by the rules that they have set.